And for those who are unaware,
Hello.
oh yeah, sorry. For those who are unaware, VRFunny doesn't really talk, so VRFunny is going to be using TTS, but I'm also going to be reading most of the chat. So VRFunny is going to be talking to me via the Twitch chat. So in my hand here, that's how we're going to be talking, communicating. And also prior to this interview starting, I asked VRFunny a bunch of questions, and VRFunny has provided me the answers. So that's how we're going to be conducting this interview. Now, I will also be reading chat, so just so you guys know, if you have any questions for VRFunny or I at any point in time, just let us know. So, let me start with the first question. Let me just make sure everything's good to go. Yep. Alright, we're good. I pulled it up. So, the first question that I asked VRFunny was, how did you discover VR chat? Did you start in desktop or VR, and what was the time frame like? You're going to use chat, though? Okay. Don't worry, I can read. Um, First, I want to say sorry about my English. It is pretty bad. I'm going to improve it. That's okay. Don't worry about it. I discovered VR Chat through a video of a very famous Spanish YouTuber. In the video, he played VR Chat and everything was super fun. From then on, I started watching more and more videos. Soon, I became much more interested on VR Chat, and then I started to watch some streamers on Twitch, like StealthRG, Chips, Rafflegator, Dreckwiz, Whoops, Nuts, Great Con, Tails, etc. Then it came up to the idea that perhaps the community wanted to see a daily VR chat compilation video about what was happening to every streamer, and I created VRFunny in January of 2018. From then on, I began to discover many streamers and incredible people in the game, but I never played too seriously. I simply entered some worlds in desktop mode to discover what it was like. At that time, I had other life plans and games in mind, so I didn't spend too much time playing. I started playing in VR mode 6 months ago. I wanted to meet all these people who I spoke with on Discord and who were my good friends, like This Is Real VR. I know her. When I saw her to the first time in VR, I was paralyzed. It was paralyzed as in like what do you call it, like when you're struck, you know what I mean? Like, I'm trying to describe this. It's not like you're actually paralyzed, you know what I mean? You guys know what I'm saying in the chat? It's like when you're like struck and you're like, oh my god, like that's one of the people I looked up to. Starstruck, that's what the word I was thinking of. Sorry. It was an incredible experience to see one of your best friends in VR for the first time. Starstruck. There you go. Thank you. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, my brain farted for a minute there. I was trying to look for the word. But yeah, so the next question, like I said, I would read chat every time. Just making sure, I'm just making sure I'm not missing anything. So my next question was, how did you create your OC, your character that represents like your brand and who you are? So VR Funny responds with, there's not much mystery here. I spent a couple weeks playing almost exclusively with Real. This is Real VR's. And when she wasn't streaming, at some point we joined a world and I found the avatar that I use right now and I loved it. I started using it, but I had a lot of problems and it wasn't exactly what I wanted. The surprise was after a few days, Real told me, I have a surprise for you. I was going to use it for myself, but I wanted to give it to you, end quote. She had been preparing an avatar for her for weeks, and it was precisely the same one I found, but with other colors, animations, and gestures. That's why Real and I look alike, because she was preparing it for herself. I owe a lot to Real, Kinda So, and Darren. Without them, my avatar would not be a reality. They have helped me for many problems or many issues I've had with the avatar. I get what you're saying. Yeah, I know all those people. Like I said, I'm a well-connected man, so I've actually interviewed Darren, so he's a cool guy. I interviewed him like a couple days or a week ago or something like that. They're super kind. Yeah, exactly. So I feel like after each question, I'm just gonna read chat, like or read what you guys are saying for a minute, and then continue on and read the next question. If that makes sense. Let's do that. Wanna write a book? Yeah, of course, man. Yeah, they are super kind. There's a lot of good people in the VR chat community. For example, when I first started playing this game, I was not this avatar. I used to be Kenny K. Kona, which was the character from Kenny from Telltale's The Walking Dead. If you ever played that game, and I imported the model initially, but I didn't have blend shape, so the mouth didn't move and the eyes didn't blink, or I didn't have eye tracking. So I had a friend named Wyatt help me, and he did for free. I didn't pay him to do it, and he just did because he wanted to. So there's a lot of good people in this game that are willing to help each other out, because not everyone knows how to work Blender and Unity to do gestures and avatars and worlds and all that stuff. So having good friends be able to help you out and is very good, you know, in this community. So all rebel, kind of so, and Darren did for me and was for free. Oh, real. Sorry, I didn't read that for a second. Yeah, I know kind of so does a lot of avatar work. I know Darren does 3D model stuff. He told me, or like actual people and stuff like that, imports, and this is real as well. So I told them I wanted to give them something, but they didn't want to. Really, they didn't want anything. For example, a 32-year-old loner dressed what? For example, a 32-year-old loner dressed as a girl. That's what friends do exactly. Just give him a Subway coupon. What do you mean? Just give him some Subway. Anyway, next question. So question 3. Sorry, I'm gonna take a water drink breaks because I'm talking a lot. Just so you guys know. So question 3. I asked VRFunny, did you attend any conventions or TwitchCon this year or previous years? VRFunny says, I've never been to TwitchCon or any such a convention. I would love to go to TwitchCon Amsterdam, which is TwitchCon 2020, but the exams are also on that date, and I think it'll be impossible. He's just talking about like schooling and how you have your school exams in the exact same time that TwitchCon happens. That sucks. It must be an indescribable feeling to meet in real life all those friends I have met virtually. So yeah, I agree. Like, I've actually never been to a TwitchCon I've actually never met a single person from VRChat in the real world. Even though at least one of them lives in the same city as me, and probably like 5 or 6 like content creators live within about 2 to 3 hours away from me. So I don't know. I guess I'm just like that much of an introvert that like I don't have any like I want to, but at the same time it's kind of like you know, like I do want to meet people. I do want to go to TwitchCon and meet all these people because I've spent the past 2 years meeting and talking to them. I've showed my face on stream and I webcam with them and talked with them all every day. So they definitely know what I look like, and they're definitely some of my best friends from VR chat. You know, it's I don't know. I just it's hard because for me it's not about well it's because that's school and money and you know I live in Canada, so I'd have to go across the border and fly all the way across the country just to go to TwitchCon, and it's very expensive. It's not like I just you know hop on a train and oh here guys I'm here woo, you know there's a lot of more steps to it than that. One of these days you can do it. I think it's special to meet your VR friends IRL. Same. Yeah, mute the text to speech. But I'm mute and no one knows who I am, so that scares me too. I mean, okay, I'll give an example. So at TwitchCon last year and this year, there are people that attended, and they were mutes. Like they don't talk in VR chat. They're content creators. They have hundreds of viewers and hundreds of thousands of I don't know fans and stuff, or tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, but like tens of thousands of fans, and some of them have never spoke on stream or in a video, and they don't talk, and they're you know anxiety or whatever, but they still attended TwitchCon this year, and sometimes for a lot of them, sorry I'm stuttering a lot, it was the first time ever like talking to people or like getting to know the people, and obviously you know, it's VR chat, so like a lot of people are gonna be like, "Oh, that's what you look like," or "I never would have guessed you know, you look like that," or "I didn't know that was that person," or whatever. I mean, it happens. So I get what you're saying. VRFunny is super shy. Listen, we were all super shy. Hold on, I'm just gonna take a drink because I'm thirsty. Stay hydrated, kids. All right, next question. But yeah, like I said, we're all very shy. Like I said in the earlier in the stream, I started talking to people when I was like 10. So I've been doing this for 14 years. It's not like I just picked this up yesterday and was like, oh yeah, I can talk to people and, and do all these podcasts and interviews. It's not easy. I've been doing these interviews for 40 plus times. I've been doing it for over a month now. So like, I've definitely gotten way better at it than when I first started. So, I mean, you just got to take that first baby step to be like, okay, today I'm going to talk to, I don't know, some guy at the store, and you go to the grocery store or some shit. I don't know, like cashier or something. You sort of work your way up, and then maybe you just talk to some rando in VR chat. You make a separate account so nobody knows it's you, and you just start talking to some random dude. And who cares if the conversation ends right there or it goes on for 10 minutes? I can talk to anybody in VR chat. There's no limitation of I'm not shy, I'm not scared. It's because I kept at it, you know? I almost made it my mission at one point when I started playing VR chat. I should make one friend every single day. And it sometimes didn't work out. Sometimes I lost friends, but shit happens. It's not the end of the world. And I have over 1,200 friends. I probably would have probably closer to 2,000, 3,000 if I kept at it, but that's a lot of people. So I kind of toned it down a bit over time. But when I first started, I actually did want to have like at least one new friend every day. Like Laxi. Oaf even mutes the stream and talks to them, their friends. Yeah, exactly. Well, this interview's not about Oafmeal, but Oafmeal does plan to do a voice reveal soon, or within the year probably. Um, Actually, there are some people who know who I am. Well, there you go. Then you just talk to those people. I mean, I know of some mutes that will not talk on stream, but they've talked to me, and they're chill. They're just humans. They're very anxious. They're just like, oh my god, I thought you were gonna judge me. I was like, no, why would I judge you? I don't really care if you're a mute or not or what you are, you know. Anyway, sorry. Let's answer the next question. So question 4. Switch cameras here. Tell me some stories you remember from VR chat, recent memories or older ones. And VRFunny responds with, the first thing I remember, as I said, is when I saw Real for the first time. I was petrified. The feeling was incredible. I have never tried VR before, and being able to feel close to Real was something that really moved me so much. Almost everything good that I remember is with her. The first time we danced together, visit incredible worlds with her. ... Other experiences that I have are mostly more personal with worlds that I have found. I don't usually stay with others when I play VR chat. I like to go alone and describe new worlds. The best thing about the game is to be with your virtual friends and have a pleasant conversation without a doubt. I get what you're saying. Talking about like just hanging out with friends and having a good time, and there's no, there's low expectations. You just hang out and have fun, and just be with your friends. There shouldn't be any big expectation of like, oh, we gotta do this today or something like that. Just talking to your friends and hanging out is always a good feeling. Yo, what's up, Drumsy? Oh, Drumsy, how you feeling, by the way? Are you over like mono now or what? Or listen, bro. Pro tip: don't kiss Monstification again, dude. Don't kiss him again, dude. You can get You're gonna get mono again, dude. But yeah. Mute Crumpet shit talk.
Not much people knows this, but when I'm with special people I talk in private worlds.
Oh yeah. It's understandable. Still going, but I'm posting again. Dude, how do you still have mono? What the fuck? Sorry for cutting you off. Yeah, you're talking about how you talked with
Not many people knows my voice.
This is your voice. What do you mean? You're talking right now. Winky face. Oh, I can't wink. Damn it.
Haha, I mean, my real voice.
No, this is your real voice. What are you talking about? Listen, It's true. This is what you sound like. What do you mean? Everyone knows it's legit. No cap. No joke.
I'm
Totally.
big confession.
Big confession. It can residually last for so many months. Really? What the? How do you have mono for like? You have like mono for like 3 months, dude. Like, what the fuck, dude? You're like, what is this shit, dude? This is like the worst disease ever. Sorry, I'm talking about drums. He's had mono for like 3 months. Talked about it when I was interviewing him. He's like dying. Um, sorry, I'm just joking. Obviously,
I talk with my Discord administrator.
Discord administrator? You mean your Discord like admin or mod?
Yeah.
Nice. I talk to my mods sometimes. Sometimes I don't.
He knows my voice and he knows who I am.
Oh, nice. You said that you're Spanish, right? So does that mean that you speak Spanish with people? Like, in private? Like, do people understand, you know what I mean? Like, you found other Spanish people in VRChat? I usually talk in English? Oh, okay. I haven't got my news report from Drumsy in so long. I'm salty. Not as many people know Spanish. I mean, there's a Spanish world in VRChat, though. I don't speak Spanish. I only speak English and really bad French, so I wouldn't know how popular, how many people in VRChat actually speak Spanish. Listen, don't worry about Drumsy, okay? He's getting better. He's very sick. Just give him some time. In the meantime, I take over and I do interviews instead of him. So if you want to watch your interviews, hey, just watch me instead, you know? Anyway, question 5. How did you start as a streamer or YouTuber? What inspired you to do what you do today? On YouTube, I started because I thought the community wanted to have videos of what was happening daily at VRChat. The beginning was quite hard. Took me many months to improve the content until one day to the next it exploded. The visits rose, I mean the views rose in a lot of many matter of hours, and everything was easier. Although you have to improve. Yeah, you have to prove over time making more better videos and stuff. Yeah. I've always been a content creator on YouTube. I've been on the platform for more than 10 years. Holy shit, longer than I have. But I never had more than 1,000 subscribers. Relatable. Same. I mean, I had like 3,000, so I mean, not that far off. On anything I did. VRFunny is the most serious thing I've ever done on YouTube. To begin with, it was not really inspired by anyone. I started about looking at whether there were other channels of VRChat compilations soon. I did start to see soon I did start looking for who was accompanying me on this path to be able to establish a friendship and share knowledge. One of the people who inspired me to be the way of thinking was Ladle. I think she has been I think she has been good to stay on the top for a very long time, knowing what her followers want. I think she's a very good streamer. Starting the stream was a decision of days. I got the monetization of my channel in March after more than a year working on the channel. With the first money I've earned on YouTube the following month, I bought a second-hand VR headset. I had been wanting to try what it feels like to enter the virtual world for a long time, and I loved it. At the beginning, I could not do much because I got dizzy. Relatable. Most people get motion sickness. I don't really because I've been playing this for so long. And I had a really bad time, but step by step in the weeks, specifically in May, I started doing my first streams, and everyone loved my personality and what I was doing. So I had continued until today, and I hope we will continue for a long time in the small family we have created. Talking about streaming, my inspiration was real. This is real VR. From minute one or moment one, I think she's an incredible person and an exceptional content creator. Damn, that was a mouthful. But yeah, I get what you're saying. In terms of, just reread it for a little bit here. Yeah, like you've been on YouTube for 10 years. That's a very long time. I've been making videos for 7 years, but I've been on YouTube since like 2006. but I've never made videos until 2012. So I know the struggle. Like I used to make Let's Plays and like just like random like I would talk though. Like I was like, hey, what's going on, Gage? Playing RuneScape or whatever. And nobody watched it because nobody cared, right? Like nobody. It's just like for myself. But because I did it for so many years, and so I made so many videos and me talking and doing face cam and doing all this stupid stuff, it got me to where I am today. You know. I wouldn't think like 7 years ago I'd be playing VR and playing as some anime waifu interviewing another content creator. I never would have thought that, you know? No, I'm not Foxy. No, really. Foxy was the first, and Foxy stopped making videos while VRFunny began making them. I think Funny was making some videos while Foxy was making them. They're not the same person, though everyone is Fox. Sure. Foxy's a fox lolly. Isn't that what that is? I worked for a year in the channel without earning a cent. Actually, I lost money the first year. I gifted a Vive headset sometime in the past, started doing videos, and then Foxy started. You know, it doesn't matter who started it, who did what first, because it doesn't matter. Who cares? Literally, who cares? It doesn't matter if who started what first. As long as you're here today and you do what you love, that's all that matters. There's no such thing as an original idea anymore, okay? Me doing interviews is not an original idea. Someone else has already done it. Drumsy and Ladle and other content creators have done exactly what I do. The difference is that a lot of them have stopped doing it, or I'm doing it every day. I'm consistent. I'm having fun and doing what I do. So it doesn't matter. Like I see people talking about like, oh, Foxy, like, who cares? Does that affect my life or your life? It doesn't. Nobody cares. Like, so many people stream doing the exact same thing, reacting to the same videos and playing the same games. There's not really much of an original idea anymore. And if you do, I guess you're lucky if you find that niche community that follows you and the first person to do it. But it's very hard. Yeah, I mean, both of us started at almost the exact same time. I think we both worked so hard to grow. Exactly. That's what I said. Yeah. Yeah. So I don't know. It's just silly to me when people say like, "Oh, well, this person started first, and this person's copying this person." Well, like, who cares, dude? Like, it doesn't really impact my life, bro. Like, I guarantee you, if I keep doing these interviews, I will not be surprised if somebody else does exactly what I'm doing and interviews someone like this. I'm not gonna be surprised. I'm not gonna be like, "Wow, this person's copying me." I'm like, who cares? I'm sure a million people have copied PewDiePie. Do you think he cares? Probably not, right? Same thing. You steal clips and make money from them, but it's not like that. I don't mean to mention to strike a nerve, but I do believe that in a conversation we should bring up any relevant facts. I mean, whether they're facts or just statements, it doesn't really matter at the end of the day, right? Like most, I don't know, like a lot of like famous inventors and stuff like that just stole ideas from other people. So it's like, because they're the one who just took credit for it. It doesn't really matter. You have to work super hard to make a good video. You can't really copy someone if you're playing a game. Like just because someone plays the same game, you're still allowed to do the exact same thing. You enjoy it. Some days you have to spend like 6 hours to make a good video. Don't listen to those people funny. They don't understand that you're actually helping them. I mean, it is a subject to talk about. I'll give an example. So when VR chat was first blowing up, and I was a part of Team 5. It was a conversation that got brought up, not with you, but like just there's a bunch of like compilation channels, not just like VR compilation channels, but they were just in general like Twitch compilation channels that were looking at VR chat because it was getting like tens of thousands of views on Twitch, and I got several emails from different content like people, and I was instructed. I was told by a lot of my friends like don't give these people these clips because at the end of the day, I wasn't going to make any money off of it, right? And I didn't see any purpose in it. And at the time, it was the right thing to do, for me at least, right? Like if someone wants to give your clips to a compilation channel, there's no, it's up to you, right? You can't like tell people what you should or shouldn't. It's just for me, I wanted to make my own videos, That's why I didn't want people to take my clips and post them to compilation channels, because I wanted to make my own YouTube channel and then have people come to me rather than going to a compilation channel. If that makes sense, right? I think that's fair to say, right? Like, if I don't want my clips to appear on a compilation channel, I should just make my own videos. But at the end of the day, I was just too lazy to make my own videos, because I'm more fun streaming 10 hours a day than sitting down and editing a video for 6 to 8 hours and not streaming. So, yes. But I've sort of got back into doing YouTube, just very lazy about it. Yeah, I'm going to be honest. I started that channel stealing clips because there was no options to start the channel. You know, someone with 50 subs asking you to use your clips, I understand the streamers who do not want to use their clips, but it was the only way. I'm not proud of that though, but quickly I started to ask for permission for every content that I used. Yo, thank you so much. How many?
So I'm thinking about getting a VC headset, but I don't have a lot of room for my play area. Any tips that can help?
Yeah, well, I'll answer that real quick. So if you want to buy a VR headset, it depends on the longevity. So what I mean by that is, like, if you want quick and dirty, cheap, you can get a Quest, because it doesn't require to be connected to a computer. It just needs light in your room, and you can literally play the Quest anywhere, literally anywhere. Like, you can go outside and play the Quest as long as it has proper lighting. If it's too bright or too dark, it doesn't work. But if you're just like in a house, like, you can play in your kitchen, you can play in the living room, you can play at some dude's house, play in the park or something. That's what the Quest is for. But that's quick and dirty. That's the cheap one. If you want to go for one that doesn't use a lot of space, I would say the Oculus Rift, which I don't know if it's still continues. It's the same one I have. I'm sitting right now. My play space is like literally the arm length. Like, I got nothing. So if you want like something like that, then the Oculus Rift. But if you want to have like leg trackers, you want to have like index and stuff like that, you do need like at least like a 3x3 meters. So you want to have more play space to have like the better headsets. Personally, I mean, you can still use like a really high-end headset in a very condensed area. It's just you're not going to have as much as fun, because you obviously want to move around and wave your arms and play Beat Saber and stuff. So I think the index is not worth it. I think, okay, if you're getting the index purely just for VR chat, it's not worth it. But if you're getting the index for the other games and the future stuff that's going to come out in the next year or two, then yes. Because if you don't know, there's a game called Boneworks that's coming out, and it's like basically Half-Life 3. And so it's going to be used in index only, I think. So it looks really good. For VR chat, there's no point getting index. I say that when my donation goes literally to get index. Dab. But I don't know. I think with VR chat, index is okay. Like, it works. It's just not doesn't work too well. Like, it's just sort of like slapped together. You know what I mean? It's just sort of like just put it together and just called it a day. So that's what I think about the index for VR chat. But if you're playing other games, like, I don't know, Beat Saber and whatever else games the index uses or may use in the future, it'd probably be a lot better. I'm not going to change it till it dies. I'm using my same Oculus Rift that I got almost 2 years ago, and it's dying, but I'm still using it. The situation between streamers and the compilation channels is very similar to the situation with content creators and video game companies in the terms of the content creators' use of their video games and the video game companies allowing them, and how it brings more people to their video game or Twitch channels in this instance. Does index controllers work with Vive sensors? Yes. Yeah, because you can have the Vive headset and the index controllers, but I think they have to be base station 2 or 1. I'm not too sure. Don't quote me on that. So look it up. Do your own research, because I don't own a Vive. I don't own the index or the controllers. So, but I know you can do it. There's a lot of people who only do compilations for money. Exactly. You can look up like any popular streamer on YouTube, or sorry, on Twitch, and they probably have a compilation channel of them. For example, Asmongold, he probably has like 20 compilation channels made of them, and they just reap the money. I can make a compilation channel based on any big streamer, and I just watch their stream, cut it, slap it together, and call it a day. So that's just the way it is. So I need to like move. Whoops. There, I'm sitting in the middle now. The only big ones are safe, like Fail Army. Oh, I see what you mean. Like the big, like the more like generic like epic fail and stuff like that. And like, what's the most popular compilation channel? The Daily Dose of the Internet or something, like where that guy just literally looks at like he'll just look at Reddit. I swear to God, I think all he does is like look at Reddit and just look at what's cool that happened in Reddit in the last 24 hours and just slap it together. It's like, hey guys, Daily Dose Internet, something happened. And you can't monetize any type of compilation channel. That's why YouTube included the new policies. Yeah, when I was a YouTuber, they changed the policies. Like, they started changing it in like 2016, and then more recently they changed it more and more. So like, being a YouTuber is actually like really shit. I'm gonna be honest with you here. If you want to go for like the monetization for the money, if you're going for the views, you're gonna have a good day. But if you're just going for like money to make that pay stack, it's not worth it because like you make no money. Because like every time you play a game and there's sound in the background or like anything, you get copyright striked. My videos that are privated 5 years ago still get copyright striked for no reason, just because there's a sound effect in a video game. So like if you want to like, I don't know, I think the only thing you can monetize is like Fortnite or something like that. I don't even know, man. Like I think you just got to play like very specific types of games to just like get bypass a lot of them. If you play like Nintendo games and stuff like that, I know they like fuck you over. So I don't know. I haven't done YouTube for years. Like I've made YouTubes recently, but I'm not like fully committed to YouTube, so I wouldn't know. But I know it's like really, really tough. It's impossible for me to make videos, study, and have a job at the same time, so I dropped the decision to all the community. If you want me to continue making videos, I need a little help, so here's my Patreon. That's why I created Patreon, not for other reasons. I get what you're saying. I actually did make a Patreon, but I never posted it publicly. I might remake it or something like that. I don't know what I would do, honestly, to offer things. I guess it'd just be like, hey, hang out with me or something. I wouldn't know, but yeah. Yeah, I'm a YouTube boomer. I've been around a long time, so I know all about the adpocalypse and all that shit. That's why I haven't done YouTube in years, because I already knew like years ago that monetization was gonna get fucked over. I already knew that. That's why I started to stream on Twitch in 2017, and I've been streaming for almost 2 years now. Like it's better for me just in general, not just for money, but also for growing and growl, or just for everything. Like everything is 10,000 times better. Like when I did YouTube, I only had like, I don't know, in 5 years of YouTube, maybe I had like 5 YouTube friends. That was it. Because of Twitch, I have like 100 like Twitch friends. Like it's just better overall, honestly. So when I got monetization, the new policies were created. So boom, by monetization, it was super sad. Yeah, I think the same thing happened to Foxy, right? Foxy for Y, the guy who does the compilation channels. I remember him tweeting about it, where I think like 90% of his videos got taken down because like some policy. Not recently, like I think it was like 6 months ago or a year ago or something like that. I remember him tweeting about it, and I checked his YouTube channel. He had like 2 videos instead of like 100. Like they all got taken down. So, yeah. Why do you think your channel didn't get as big as the other VRChat streamers back in the golden age of VRChat back in early 2018? Um, why didn't my YouTube video? Why didn't my YouTube channel blow up? Because I didn't post. That's why. That's simply as it was. I was a YouTuber in 2012. I stopped making videos in like 2016. So when VRChat was blowing up, I recorded everything I did. I explained the story like 100 times, but I did record for VRChat, but I never posted the footage. I was having too much fun playing this game and streaming this game than actually going back and editing videos. That's how addicted I was to VRChat. I had more fun playing this game and having fun with my friends and playing for 10 hours a day than I would, like, because like either I would play like 10 hours a day having fun with my friends, or option B, I would have to like only play for like 2 hours and then I'd have to edit for 6 hours or some shit like that. And I didn't want to do that. Is that a big mistake? Is that a regret? Sure, I guess, in the longevity of looking at things, of being a YouTuber and a content creator. If I did make YouTube videos when VRChat was blowing up, I probably would have like a 200,000 sub channel probably right now and be a completely different person. But, I can't change the past, It's just the way it is. I focus more on streaming because for me, I was convinced to stream by the community, actually. Um, I recorded everything. I still have all the footage that I have when I first started playing this game. I have like literally 200 hours of footage still on my hard drive. I just never bothered to edit it because it's very old now, and I don't think anyone cares about it anymore. Just for me, it's just like for nostalgic reasons that I look back on it. But I mean, so when I was recording, I told people in the early days, I was like, "Hey, I'm recording for YouTube," and they're like, "I was like, that's cool and all," but they told me like, "You should just stream this game. Honestly, it's a lot easier. You just press start streaming and then you end stream, and you just have fun. And then if people subbed or watch you, then that's how they're gonna grow your channel. It's a lot better than YouTube." Because at the time, the apocalypse has already happened for a year, so a lot of people were said like, "Yo, dude, you're not gonna make money doing YouTube." But the thing about YouTube is it's not about the money. YouTube is not about the money. YouTube is about growing your community in your channel. Because on YouTube you can have like 200,000 subs, and on Twitch you may only have like 10,000 followers, right? Like that's such a big leap in difference of views and everything. It's not about the money. People who do YouTube in the VR chat community do not do it for money. They make YouTube videos to grow their audience and grow their streams. That's what they do it for. That's 100% legit. Maybe not everybody, but a lot of them do. Like they'll take their streams, they'll cut it up, whether they have an editor or they do it themselves, and then they post highlights or whatever, and then they tell people, hey, I'm a streamer, go check my Twitch, and then that gives them extra like 20, 30 views on their Twitch streams, and then that's how they get the partner, and then they do Twitch. That's what a lot of people do actually. Like I know of so many different YouTubers that done YouTube for literally 10 years. They all quit YouTube. They go to Twitch. So it's quite common. Not everybody, but a lot of people do. I don't think there was a golden era of VR chat in 2018. I think it's nostalgic. I meant your Twitch channel. He's in a network and everything. He stopped and got kicked out of network. Yeah, I can say I was super lucky because I started to make videos when VRChat exploded. Well, if someone was asked what was the peak of VRChat, I would say early 2018. Um, I would say the peak was actually like the end of 2017, so just before like New Year's. The reason why I say that is because of the Knuckles and because all these big streamers are playing the game at the same time. So Lyric, Summit, not Summit, sorry, Shroud, Lyric, Greek God X, Erob, Soda Poppin', the Knuckles, Jameski, Team 5, like everyone and their mom was playing this game for like a good like 2 weeks during that time, and this game had the most highest player count, and that was about 22,000. I think you still can look that up on like Steam, whatever like stats. It was about like 22,000. That was the day that the game actually broke for a few days because Shroud had got on, he started streaming the game, and that was the day the game broke. Like it just fucking died. So if I was the golden age, I would say probably the end of 2017, sometime in like the first month or two of 2018, and then it sort of dropped off because I don't know, people got bored. It's the same thing of GTA 5 RP. That was a hot thing like what 4 or 5 months ago. Everybody was on GTA 5, and now nobody cares. That's just how Twitch works. Things get popular and then they die. Viewers, players. I'm sure there are some people that do it for the money. I mean, sure, yeah, no shit. Like, there's definitely people that do things for money, and some people do it for fun. Like, I can't dictate. I can only talk about myself, right? Like, as the saying goes, you only know yourself best. So, I do Twitch for fun and as a hobby. This isn't my full-time job. I'm a college student, so like whatever I get paid on Twitch, whether people sub or bits or whatever, it just goes back into the stream. So I pay like this model and the emotes and everything, and the headset and the mic and my computer. It's all paid by streaming. So back to me, there was a ton of big streamers back then playing VR chat. Don't get me wrong, there's still some playing, but not as big as it was back in 2018. Yeah, I found Negs back in December of 2017. That's what got my first taste. Yeah, I did this for money. I love it, but I need the money too. Back when Dreckwiz, Pokelulz, Whoops, and Lele were playing the game, there was more than there. Sorry, there was more, but their names are escaping me. Oh yeah, I was a part of Team 5, so yeah, that's why I say like the game blew up in early 2018 because I was literally there. I was literally living it, so I was a part of it. So that's just my opinion, but that's what I think. I mean, nothing wrong to admitting that. Like, I don't do this as a job, but every donation that I get, every sub that I get, goes back into the stream. So, I did a $400 art contest. I didn't have to give out $400. I could have just kept it to myself, but I gave out $400 to a bunch of artists to do a art contest, and I plan on doing another one. And I also might plan on doing like a world contest where I give out like $1,000 or something like that to VR chat map creators and stuff like that. So I don't know. We'll have to see. I invested a lot of money on the stream. Yeah, exactly. See, there's nothing wrong with like. I feel like some people think like. Sorry, I'm gonna take a drink. I feel like some people think that oh, you're doing it for the money. It's like you're greedy or something. That's not. Like some people do Twitch full time. They have to make money. They have to pay bills and mortgages and shit and buy groceries. Like, you know, pay bills, pay your tuition. So like, I don't know why people think like doing things for money is like the worst thing you can ever do. Right now with my new computer, I can handle 1080p 60 FPS without much effort. Nice. Even Foxhole has got to eat. Yeah, exactly. All right. Anyway, let's ask more or answer more questions. We have 20 minutes. Sorry, we went off a little rant there, but don't worry about it. That thanks to the community, of course. Whoops. Question 6, I believe, right? Let me just make sure. How did you get into making compilation videos for VR chat? Since childhood, I spent hours. Whoops, let me switch the camera. I spent hours recording video games and making videos, compilation montages, funny moments, gameplays. During doing VR chat videos was like a small challenge. I've been following all the news and new products in the world of virtual reality for a long time. When I met VR chat in a video on YouTube, and after watching several streams, I knew that I wanted to make VR chat videos. Some hours later, VRFunny was a reality. The truth is that it was not easy at all. I have worked many hours on this every day. I have not attended many events with friends, or I have not done things I wanted to do because I had to make a video or because I had an idea in mind for a stream. Relatable, I've done that many times as well. Actually, this is like a job. It's your baby. You have to take care of it and take it to the right direction. If you leave it untended, it breaks down. Exactly. Like my YouTube channel. Because I quit YouTube like a long time ago, so like my views stagnated. I like I said, I made like let's plays and stuff, so I would get probably like I don't know, like 200 views a day. It was not that much, right? Obviously, because I only had like 1,000 subs, but I got bored of it because I got burnt out doing the exact same thing every day, and people only watched me for like one thing, so I quit, and then I just focused on college because college is a real, thing. It's YouTube. I made like no money. I was partnered on YouTube with MCN, Full Screen Incorporated. I'm no longer with them, so I can say what I want. Nothing really bad to say about them. It's just I made some money, and I just used that money to buy myself the chair that I sit in. That's basically it, and some Steam games. So that's about it. And I quit YouTube, and then I did college for a couple years, and then here I am streaming. Super hard to maintain this. Sometimes I stress so hard. Yeah. Oculus Rift S 450 versus Oculus Quest 500. I'll say the Rift S because the Quest is it can only do so much. You need time to enjoy yourself. There's a lot of people who think this is 5 minutes, like you have clips. So flashy. And there's a magic button. Oh yeah, I'm not like I know that it takes effort to like actually edit things and make it funny and interesting. Don't get me wrong, I know. So next question here. What is something you'd like to change in VR chat? Like add one feature. I think. Sorry, let me switch. I keep forgetting to switch cameras. I think the game still needs a lot of optimization, especially the menu. The friends system is a disaster. I 100% agree with you on that one. It's terrible. A good improvement would be to lower the latency in the game has right now. You can check it a lot, especially when you interact with another avatar. It takes time to see the movements of the other avatar, like more than a second. I love to have collisions between avatars. It would be incredible, although complicated from a from a technical and functional point of view. Yeah, 100%. So, we're talking about like the friends list. Yeah, it's terrible right now. They said they're going to work on it in the next few updates. So, woo, it's going to get fixed. For peer-to-peer, so like latency wise, there's only one server in VRChat, and it's based in like California. So, I have 110 ping right now, and I live on the East Coast. So anyone that's from like Europe will probably have like 150, 160 ping, and you're just laggy as hell. So they in the future talk about how they're going to have like multiple servers or something like that. I don't know, in different parts of the world, but hopefully, I don't know. It'll get fixed, and the network IK supposedly is going to be a big update in the next update for Unity 2018. So here's hoping for that. I'm okay. Just wanted to say hi to these two cuties. Well, I appreciate you. Thank you so much. The system is horrible. Exactly. I love watching VRChat edit their videos on stream, and I like helping make corrections to the wording of the thumbnail or come up with a better phrase. It makes me feel like I'm editing the video with VRFunny, and that doesn't feel like what makes content creators do, so it feels special. Nice. I try to talk with my community. You know, it took me 2 years to realize that I need to spend more time with my chat and community. Embarrassing as that sounds, because usually when I stream, I just do my thing. I don't really talk to my chat. I just sort of like, let's go. You know. Oh, okay. I read what you wrote, Puzzle. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. Anyway, back to what we're talking about. And I think every content creator should do it. It's like a family. They give me advice. They help me. I help them. Yeah, exactly. We're all a big happy family. I can't do heart because, oh, actually I can. Wow. Thought I couldn't do that. But yeah, I agree. Like it took me like when I started playing this game and streaming it, I played a character. I just did my thing. I didn't really care too much about it chat interaction. I just wanted to put on a good show. That was my entire thing. Obviously, in the long run or longevity of that, it didn't work out for me. Um, but it's a learning process. I always talk about how I've been in this community for 2 years and I've learned a lot. I've changed my content a lot. I do a lot more different things, and here I am today, doing interviews and talking to people on a more real, personal level. And I don't think I would be here, sitting here today, you know, 2 years ago, right? I'd be doing something else. So I feel like I've changed a lot as a person in 2 years, as a content creator, as a human being, and I've learned a lot. You know, talking to people every day and getting to know them and share stories is a good way to develop as a human being. I'm 24, almost 25, and I feel like I've matured a lot because of VR chat and because of this community and everything. So I appreciate everybody for giving me feedback and talking and interacting and watching these interviews and being a part of these interviews. It's a huge learning process, not just for me, but for everybody.
Funny. All people love you. You are the cutie. We are here for you all time.
Well, I appreciate Bart for the $1. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. They are cuties. At the VR Chat family back in June, I still do this today. Oh, Rebel, I wanted to ask you something. What was your point of view on me about me? We didn't we didn't meet before much. A lot of people think I'm just super lewd or something like that, but not all the time. Some people hate me because of that. Barely, partly, you sweetie. What was my view of you? Okay, so for me, I've never met you before. There's also other people I've interviewed that I've never met before, so that's fine. Um, my first honest opinion was when I first heard your name, because I heard your name for some of my friends because they appeared in uh, your compilation videos, whether they submitted them or whatever. I think some of them submitted them because I remember some people were clipping, like they were streaming themselves, and they'd be like, "Oh, I'm going to send this to VRFunny," and I was like, "Who's that?" They're like, "Oh, it's the compilation channel guy." I was like, "What? Who?" I was like, "Is that guy supposed to be funny?" I made a joke because I was like, "Oh, is he funny? Because he's VRFunny?" I don't know. I was just being corny. Um, my opinions were pretty neutral. I don't know. Like, I would say if you asked me this question 2 years ago, I would probably dislike it because when I first started playing this game, already told the story of how like when VRChat was blowing up, it was very common that there was a lot of people taking clips without permission from me and Team Five and other content creators, like from Chips and stuff like that, and they're literally getting 50,000, 100,000 views, and he didn't tell them to do it. So if you asked me this question 2 years ago, I'd be like, oh, I don't like compilation channels. But nowadays, I don't really care, or I think it's cool. Like obviously you're different. You know, some compilation channels are greedy and they only care about making the next buck, and some people want to give back to the community. And I feel like you're one of those people that do want to care about this community and supporting each other and building a family. So I would say I have a positive, um, what do you call it, opinion of you. There's definitely other compilation channels, not just in VR chat, but just in general. Like, there's definitely compilation channels I don't like because they literally just watch a streamer. They just take like 10 minutes and they make their money and they laugh all the way to go to the bank and make their $1,000 a month or whatever. So there's definitely compilation channels I don't like, but I feel like for the VR chat community, I feel like you're one of the good people. And if I truly hated you, you wouldn't be sitting in that chair right now. Let me just say that you wouldn't be sitting right there. Hold on, wrong. I would sorry there. You wouldn't be sitting in that chair if I actually hated you. I highly doubt that I would ever interview somebody and just be like, I hate this person. I'm gonna bring them on for an interview. That wouldn't make sense. At least to me, it
Ha
wouldn't.
ha ha.
Haha. Yeah, exactly. I'm super worried what happens in the community. I'm always asking people about how they. I'm always asking people about how are them to try to help them in the way, any way I can. I mean, I'll give you a life lesson, and listen very closely. Okay? You can't make everyone happy. It's impossible. Wow. Thanks so much for the 15 bits. So sorry, he did that voice clip. So yeah, you can't make everyone happy in life, and I tell that to myself every day. There's many people in this community that don't like me, and they don't like me for stupid reasons, or they don't like me for whatever reason. I always talk about how I made the presentation room. I made that, and then I also made the wall in the presentation room, with all the people on it. Right?
Really, you seems cool.
You seem cool. Some people don't like me. It's just the way it is. It's just the way life is. Some people just hate you for walking on the earth because of the way you look like, the way you act. That's just the way people are. You can't make everyone happy. If everyone loved each other, we'd all be robots. So, but yeah, if someone doesn't like me, I just don't
Yeah.
waste my time on them. Like that's just the best. Like it's harder to convince someone to like you if they already hate you. Does that make sense? Like if someone hates me, I'm not going to spend time trying to convince them that I'm a good person because it's just a waste of time. There's many people that have come to my chat and told me to fuck off and go kill yourself and bullshit and stuff like that. I just ban them. I'm not going to waste my time on a nobody and someone I don't care about. Same thing in VR chat. There's many people that I walk into a lobby and they're like, I don't like you. Some people have said to me, I don't like your avatar. They're like, oh, I think your avatar is too lewd or too sexual, or I don't like tits or ass or whatever. I'm like, okay, that's your personal opinion, dude. Like, I'm not going to change because somebody doesn't like me, you know? I spend more time on the people that want to hang out and have fun, you know? If people don't want to have fun and don't like me, then that's not my problem. So that's why I say you can't make everyone happy in life. If the moment you learn that, you'll have a happier life because you spend the time with your friends and the people that want to give you a chance. You know, like if you're spending that time on someone that truly hates your guts, then you're just gonna waste your time and you're gonna end up depressed every day. It's not worth it.
I have a problem. I have a lot of messages on Discord every day, and some people get angry because I do not answer them. I can't talk with everyone, it's impossible. I try to make everyone happy, but sometimes it makes me to stress a lot.
I get what you're saying. Yeah, it's tough, you know. It gets to a point where like you build a community, right? where you start making videos, you make like 5, 10 friends, you're like, oh yeah, I can do this, and then you start making like 100 friends, and now 100 people want to talk to you every day, and you have to like start prioritizing who I want to talk to and who I want to communicate with. And well, I mean, that's just the way things are. If anything, like, do you expect anyone with 10,000 viewers on Twitch to be able to answer and read every comment that ever is written in their chat? Impossible. So a lot of them do like slow chat or sub only chat, or they only talk to their subscribers, or they only answer donations. It sounds scummy, but I mean, it's impossible to talk to 10,000 people that they're watching you if 100 people are DMing you. That's just the way things are. You're just gonna have to make like a public service announcement, a PSA, and be like, hey, I can't answer every message, by the way, so just give me time and I'll try and get to them. Or B, just say like, I can't answer them all and I'm only going to talk to the people. You know what I mean? You just word it yourself and be like, I can't do it. You know. And if people get angry at you because you simply don't like respond to a message, then like they're not worth your time. Clearly, that person isn't your friend. A true friend isn't going to get pissed off at you because you didn't reply to their DM. Like, what the hell? Everyone has lives, you know. Everyone has school and work and priorities and kids and families and shit, you know. It's not like I just live on VR chat every day. I don't like spend my entire life in VR chat. It's the same thing for everybody. Everyone has jobs and life.
Yeah, I had to block my direct messages 2 days ago. I was sad doing it, but I had to.
Damn. I thought about doing it for a while. Mine are okay now, but if they start getting hectic, I'll definitely only I turn it off so only friends can talk to me. So I get what you're saying. Go show them your other voice. Loot is 90% of your chat. You're not wrong. Um, sometimes I experience. Sometimes I. Sorry, I sometimes experience to people who discriminate other people. Well, yeah, I mean, there's so many people in VR chat. There's people that are just pissed off every day and they bully each other, man. Like, that's just the way society is. I mean, you can walk outside and probably see some person be pissed off at the earth for no reason. Like, there's angry people in real life and in virtually they're angry too. Like, there's not much. Like I said, just angry people. You can't make everyone happy. So anyway, next question. We're almost done here. Two more. So whoops. So are you aware that your videos impact streamers slash YouTubers in this community? Yes, I have talked about this with many people, although it is a bit of a delicate topic because it may sound self-centered. I can say that there are several streamers that are in the top 5 of views on Twitch, I mean for the viewer chat community, thanks to the help I have given them. I know that my videos have great impact on this community. I have been analyzing metrics of several streamers, and we have noticed a very positive impact when I have focused on a particular streamer. That's why right now I am a little more careful with the content I show in my videos. I have managed to create memes, get support for someone who really needed helped to many streamers to grow in terms of views and visibility. I'm very proud of all that, but it is a double-edged sword. There are a lot of people who get mad at me because I haven't used their clips. I don't know, I just laughed. At the end, I'll talk about it in a minute. At the end, you have to think that I have to create a product. If I start using bad content in the videos, subscribers will stop watching the channel, so no one will have to support the more visibility. I get what you're saying. Sorry, I laughed at the, wow, they're getting mad because you haven't used their clips. Now, I don't think, I could be wrong here, but I don't think any of my clips have ever been in a VRFunny video. And am I pissed at that? Nope. Do I care? Nope. So I think it's kind of funny how somebody would get mad at, like, oh no, my clip. Maybe, I don't know, maybe some of my clips have been. I don't know. It felt my knowledge. I mean, it's whatever, right? I mean, people steal my content every day or take it with my permission, so it's not like I can do anything about it.
Also, I don't have your permission, Umao.
Yeah, exactly. We've never talked before. There's no, unless like, I think I probably have been in some of your videos, but not from my point of view. It'd be someone else that's looking at me and then I'm doing something. So that's probably what it is. You know, I can talk about that for a minute.
I can tell you the official message now. It's like a meme.
It's like a meme. Okay. Sometimes people are busy, not helping if they don't get a response from them. Nor are they angry people. They're just jealous of your cuteness. True. Oh yeah, Puzzle, thank you so much for the 15 bits. I appreciate that. So, sorry, I just...
So, you want to be in VRFunny?
Mm-hmm. Sure. Oh, I see it now.
Now, check chat.
Okay, yeah, sorry, I was like, what? Hi there.
Haha.
We are a YouTube channel about daily VR compilations. This is our channel since we have seen your most... Ugh, God, I'm having I'm sorry. This is our channel since we have seen you have posted some interesting stuff on Twitch. We just wanted to know if you would allow us to use your clips in our daily compilations. From now on, we would like to put your name and link in the description box and in the clip. We also want to let you know that giving you permission do not exclusive you from the use and distribution of your own content, but also give VRFunny perpetual non-exclusive world license to display, use, promote, edit, modify, and monetize your video for commercial use in YouTube and other platforms. We wait for your response. Thanks. Best regards. Some people get scared of that message. I wouldn't. I've seen shit like that all the time, so it's whatever. But I'll give you an example. So I was about to tell a story. So like that's your official message. I read it. I mean, it's pretty clear. So what's funny is that when VRChat was blowing up, I'm going back to this again because I forgot the last part of it. So when VRChat was blowing up, there's compilation channels, blah blah blah. They were taking clips, right? And because I said no to a lot of compilation channels at the time, because I've changed my mind, people would enlist, or the compilation channels would enlist streamers to then join lobbies of like me and my friends to stream us, if that makes sense. So because I said no to this compilation channel, I said like, no, do not take my clips. You're not allowed to monetize it. I told them I'll make my own videos. I never did because I'm lazy, but I said no. So they didn't use my clips, but they got somebody that was willing to use their clips, and then they would get that person to play in desktop mode and then follow me around, and then that person would then send those clips to that compilation channel, and they would get their content of me doing stuff. So you see how like some compilation channels are like scumbags like that. Yeah, cams. Yeah, we call them cameras in VR chat. Pretty much is somebody that sits in desktop mode and just stares at like YouTubers and streamers and just gives those clips to compilation channels to get the farm easy views. Because it was very common back then. Because almost all my friends said no, we're not going to give our clips to compilation channels. But then we had people that would just like show up and just join our lobbies, and they didn't say anything. They just stared at us, and then we realized pretty early on, like, oh shit, these people are just recording us and then just giving their clips to compilation channels, and then that video would get like 50,000 likes or whatever, and or not likes, I mean views, and then they'd be like, what the hell? I think it's not bad to appear in compilation channels, for example. I'm excited about that. I have to get permission for everything. I mean, for me, it was kind of scummy. I'm gonna be honest with you. This is my opinion. Like, I said no to compilation channels, but then that compilation channel literally got someone to sneak into my lobby and then record me, and then I ended up in a video, and that video has 50,000 views on it, and I didn't get any followers from it. I got pissed off. I didn't get any pennies or money from that. They literally profited off of me, even though I said no, don't use that. So you can feel my situation here where I'm being tricked because they asked somebody else that, like, I'll give you an example. Let's say there's a room of 20 streamers and it's the best content ever, right? But 19 of those streamers say, hey, do not use my clips. I don't want to appear in any compilation channels. But one streamer says, yes, you can use my clips. But that one person is with everybody, all the other streamers. So now that one streamer, the compilation channel goes to that one streamer and they have all the footage they want. and the 19 other people don't see they don't get any views from it. They don't get any money from it. They're getting the compilation channel's profiting off of them, so it was kind of fucked up. That happened to me, yeah, many times, and a lot of my friends. And there's nothing we could do. They weren't using my clips. They're using the one person that actually said yes. So the problem of compilation channels is because it's VRChat. It's not like a PUBG compilation channel. It's where you only see the play. Well, VRChat, when it was blowing up, it basically was streamer lobbies, right? Like you would have all the cool content, whatever was going on in one world. So like as long as you can get one person to agree to be on your compilation channel, you got all the content you ever want. Because it's all the same perspective. I mean, it's not like a video game where you got to have skill and stuff. VRFunny. It could be a character, yeah, exactly. If that happened IRL, there'd be a clear violation of privacy. I feel like it extends to this as well. I mean, I don't know. Who the hell is gonna sue a YouTuber over a VRChat compilation channel? I mean, a lot of the compilation channels already got screwed over because they don't make money anymore, and a lot of them got demonetized. So I mean, it seems like YouTube already did the work. Yo, what's up? What's up, Ian? Let's answer the next question, or the last question here. And then we'll take some questions from the chat. No more VR comp channels are monetized. Yeah, exactly, see? It all worked out in the end. So, why are you mute? VRFunny responds with, as you can see, my English is not perfect at all. That's the main reason. Sometimes something I say may sound aggressive or can be understood in a bad way. I am not completely fluent in English, which is why I do not want to unmute while streaming. Also, I like the mystery that has been created about who really is VRFunny. I can understand it. I mean, like, I'm not perfect in English. English is the only language I know, and sometimes I stutter and have problems. But I just deal with it. But I get what you're saying. You don't have to, talk and communicate. As long as you're having fun. There's so many people that don't talk in VR chat, so it's not uncommon, you know?
I'm happy being a mute. Also, I love being mute.
Exactly. I don't know, I could never do it. I tried to be a mute once for like 30 minutes and I was going insane, so. Because my whole brand and everything I do is me talking. So strip the one thing that I do, which is talking and doing interviews, and I'm basically a nobody, so. I would have to like rebrand my whole self if I wanted to be a mute. It just doesn't work for me. Didn't quite mean from a legal perspective, but it would work for that, I suppose. Love this place? Well, thank you. It's for the people need to support Funny with donations and more important Patreons. Exactly. Tonto all the time, though? Yeah, of course. Some people were saying that VRFunny is a girl, but other people say they were saying that VRFunny is a boy, and now I'm just confused. Well, the answer is it doesn't matter. Who cares? Who cares what gender or sex you're born with? It's 2019, almost 2020. Nobody cares. It doesn't impact my life, you know? Like, I don't wake up and be like, oh my god, VR Funny is secretly a guy. Oh my god, dude, my life has ended, dude. Like, my brain, I don't care. I'm almost 25. I could care less what someone's gender is. Yeah, VR Funny is actually just a fox. You're right. Listen, man, a hole's a hole. Exactly, true. I talk with Tonto, my Discord admin, because it's more fluent when we have to fix or add stuff to Discord. Yeah, so long as you aren't catfishing, who cares? Exactly. And then we continue talking a lot yesterday. Interesting. We've been going for just over an hour now, like an hour and 18 minutes, so we'll wrap it up soon. But if you guys have any questions for VRFunny or I, answer them now. This is your one opportunity, I mean, to directly ask some questions.
It's cool what you do and thought it was a fun interview. Keep doing what you love. Wish you much success.
Well, I appreciate Lobo for the $10. I need to do 10 squats for you at the end of the stream, but I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. I wish I could do hearts. I don't know, like this, I guess. My emotes are like, they don't activate when I'm sitting in a chair. But thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. Very insightful. I try to do my best. Yeah, thank you so much for the tenor. I really do appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Tonto has too many lurks to talk with Funny and knows the funny voice of Funny. Question for VRChat Funny. Why are you so toxic? Yeah, why are you toxic, bro? Like, you've been talking shit this entire time. Like, I'm gonna be real with you. Like, why you sit there, but we all know you're secretly toxic. Like, you're actually the most toxic person in VR chat. You're the most lewd person, toxic as hell. I bet you're Satan yourself. I bet you are Satan. How do you have to speak for yourself? Real talk. I'm not toxic. I'm just competitive in
Lobo
games.
is silly wolf.
Oh, okay. Funny doesn't like bagpipe. Question for Rebel. How do I be funny? Uzu, how do you be funny? I don't know. Low expectations. I mean, there's many things you can do to be funny. I mean, if you just make jokes and just be silly and have fun, that's a good way to be funny. I mean, if you want to be like serious like a comedian, then you write jokes and stuff, but I don't do that. I sometimes I'm witty and sometimes I'm not. Sometimes like I'm in a situation and I see an opportunity, then I say a joke and everyone laughs. It's very common actually that like I don't do it like all the time, but like once in a while I can make like an entire group of people around me laugh, and I'm the only one that's not laughing at my own jokes. Like I can make other people laugh, but when I don't laugh at my own jokes. It's weird. But yeah. Question for VR Chat Funny. What do you think of the very good impressions that Matty Def does with the VRFunny avatar they do, or character they do? I think I remember seeing you in male avatar a while back. What made you decide to start using a female avatar? Well, I rebranded. I think people know that I'm a character. Try to have fun and make you to join my content. Matt is super. I love Matt. Matt deserves much more. I agree. I had Maddie on as an interview not long, a couple weeks ago. He's a very funny guy. What decided to make me go from a male avatar to a female avatar? I said this before, but I played a dude for a year and a half. I played Kenny K. Kona. I was the pimp. I did a lot of stuff in this game. I did a waifu hunt. I did a lot of stuff in this game as a dude. And for the longest time, I wanted to rebrand. I wanted to do something that's better for the future. So when I was getting avatars made and making emotes, art, commissions, just people watching me, content creation, me playing a dude just like after a while it didn't seem like. Hold on.
Nice interview. Glad Funny directed me here.
Oh, thank you so much, Crumble, for the $5. I owe you 5 squats. Thank you, thank you. Back to what I was saying. So when I played a dude for a long time, I struggled to find avatars because like avatar creators, most people make female avatars. They do not make male avatars. It's very hard, and you have to spend a lot of money making male avatars and female avatars. I played a character. I played Kenny K. Kona, so I was doing a country accent every day for 10 hours a day. I was like, "What's up, bro? What's going on? What goddamn lollies, goddamn traps, and stuff like that." And I did the character every day, and it intimidated people in this community because people thought I wasn't a character, and it's very hard, right? Like a lot of people can't really connect to me, and when I try and talk to people on a serious level, people didn't take me serious because I was always a character. And whenever I talk to people, people did not want to like get close to me. They're like, "Whoa, I don't want to talk to this weirdo guy who like talks like he's from Texas and fucking weird and shit." So I decided to rebrand. I wanted to start all over, and I mean, let's be real here. What like for future like if I there's just so many more opportunities I have playing a female mascot. I mean, like most people in VRChat have female mascots, and even people who don't even play VRChat, like other streamers have female mascots, and it works well for them. I mean, sex sells. I don't know what else to tell you. I mean, there's so many different reasons why I did it, but I'm happy where I am, and you know, there's just like 100 reasons. I can't go for all of them, you know, but I'm happy where I am today. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. There's still people that are successful that have male avatars, like Nags. He plays a dude in this game, and he has fun. So, and Rafflegator plays a robot gator. So, like, if he's having fun, that's all more power to them. Just for me, I wasn't having fun anymore playing as Kenny K. Kona, and I wanted to rebrand and try something different. So started from the ground up. It literally cost me literally hundreds of dollars to redo everything. I didn't have to, but I did, and I'm happier where I am today. And I know that some people are not happy with me. They're like, "Oh, dude, I don't like your female avatar, dude. I'd rather you play a dude again." And I'm like, "Well, who cares? I'm not here to make you happy. I'm here to make myself happy first. Always make yourself happy first, and then make other people happy." Like I said, I can't make everyone happy in life, and I know that some people hate me because I play a female avatar now. Well, that tough shit, you know. I'm just saying. Yeah, what's up, Taryn? What's up, kinda so? If Rebel was to interview all the active VR chat streamers, it would reach past 100 easily. My viewers? I mean, I almost interviewed literally every single one of them already, so that. Actually, that's pretty true. Bengazongas gain viewers. Exactly, Ian. You know, I could actually interview Rafflegator. Technically, when I did the podcast of Lato, he was on twice. That was quite interesting. So I could do it. I never asked him yet, but maybe I will. We'll see. I'm kind of curious what he's going to talk about for an hour, or would he just rant about how VRChat is a place for degenerates? We'll see. I like using my avatar. I need more dark skin avatars. If you know Jaded Minx has a dark skin avatar. I do agree with you though. I feel like there's a lot of lacking of like color and stuff like that in VRChat. A lot of people are just like, you know. I literally got in question. Why is your avatar really? God damn, what the fuck? Yeah, who the fuck said that? All the love always. I think I have one more question. Yeah, we'll take one more question, by the way, because we've been going for a while. I think I have one more question. Which friends are the most closest for VRFunny? Oh shit, what a loaded question. My Queenie must... You can do whatever you want. God, I haven't seen Astri in such a lot. Does he even still play this game? Is this real VR? If you could interview one person IRL, person on your channel, anyone in the world, who would it be? Anyone in the world? Probably Elon Musk. Let's be real here. Interviewing Elon Musk is like anyone who ever if he ever appears in like any interview, it's like the most like interesting conversation you can have with a guy. Like guy's like 10 like levels above like anyone else. So, like if you ever talk to him, it's just like you could talk about anything, dude, of him. I feel like interviewing him would be the coolest thing ever. I don't know, I could probably bring up like VR to him because he'd be like, "What the hell? What's this VR thing, dude?" He'd be a cat girl. He'd be like, "Hell yeah, dude." He'd probably like make VR chat 2 or some shit in like a day. I'm about to ask him about his space car. You have Elon Musk avatar? Yeah, I've seen it. Darren, we don't need that right now, Darren. Elon Musk cosplay, yeah, exactly. Alright, I think we're gonna wrap up here, guys. Because we've been going for over an hour, and I got an RP to go to, and Uzu and a bunch of other people. So, I will give you the floor, VRFunny. So what I mean by that is I'll put the camera on you, and if you want to shout out yourself, anything you're working on, your Twitter, your Twitch, your YouTube, anything you got working on, it's your time to shine. Anything you want to talk about. I always give my guests a minute or two to be able to, you know, share what they got going on.
I can say the meme.
Yes.
Support VRFunny on Patreon.
Yes. I agree.
That's all.
Huh? Okay, if that's all you got to say, then sure.
XD.
XD. I just want to re-chat for a little bit. Like, Rob met Elon Musk. I don't... When I heard that story from Rob, I don't doubt it. Like, it's not like Elon Musk is like Jesus Christ or something. Like, like I don't think... I think he literally probably did meet Elon Musk when he did Fnatic. Because if you didn't know, Rob Rafflegator was the Overwatch coach for Fnatic, right? So I don't think that's too far-fetched. I mean, all he did was just go to his house and talk to him for probably an hour. It's not like a, you know... It's not like a far-fetched thing, I'm just saying. Anyway, that's the real stuff. Well, anyway, Elon knows VR, man. Well, I don't know.
Hey Rebel, I had a lot of fun.
Well, I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I'll say this now. If you want to come back at a later time, like, I don't know, a couple weeks from now or a month or whatever, you're more than welcome to come back. I also plan on doing podcasts. So what I mean by that is like having 4 or 5 people show up. Now that might be a little bit difficult because obviously you use TTS and you'd have to type in the chat, but I'll try and figure it out, you know? Yeah. That's the truth right there.
All right. You're welcome to join me when you want to.
Of course. I try to join people on and off stream. It's tougher because nowadays I'm just trying to focus on myself doing these interviews and then just talking to chat and sharing dumb stories. But anyway, to wrap it up, thank you so much, VRFunny, for stopping by and taking the time to be here with me. And again, this is me, That One Rebel. That's my Twitch. I do these interviews almost every single day. Tomorrow I'm going to be interviewing Patty. So if you guys know who Patty is, we're going to be interviewing him tomorrow. Same time, around 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So you probably want to hit that follow button on the top, just to let you know, and hit that bell so you know exactly when I go live. I do these interviews. They last for just about over an hour. And hope you guys enjoyed them. And yeah, thank you so much for VRFunny for stopping by again. I really do appreciate it. So thank you. So this is the awkward part because it's technically...
Thanks to you, Rebel, you cutie. Thank you to all the people in chat too. Take care, everyone.
Thank you. So since this is a live stream and not like actually a YouTube video, I can't just end the stream because I got to continue. One last thing we have to do is take a selfie. So if you want to come over here and turn off the chairs, because when you take pictures in this game, when you try and do an emote, you're going to sit in a chair. It's kind of awkward, you know? Also, I know that I'm like way taller than you, so if you want to stay next to me. And then do a little this, little that. Look at this. We got it. I'll take the photo. Look at this. We'll take one more. Boom. There you go. What? Oh, what the fuck?
Take another photo in the picture when I'm in VR mode.
Oh, if you want, sure. Oh, you mean like later? We could do that always at a later time. I play this game most every day, so.
Or another day.
Yeah, another day. Because I'm sorry, I just got like RP stuff. Shit. Every Friday I have these interviews, and then like right after I have to do RP for Callous Row. It's a thing that happens every Friday. So I want to make sure I get into
Haha,
that.
okay.
Yeah, of course. We're probably going to see each other a lot more often. Alright, well, thank you so much. And I'll see you later at a later
Thank
time.
you so much, Rebel. I had a lot of fun.
Of course, hearts in the chat. Look at that. Look, I made the heart, and it's right on VRFunny's face. Look at that. Look at that.
Goodbye. Take care.
Yes. Look at that. Alright, bye-bye. Oh! I don't know how many squats I owe you, but I think I owe you guys like 30 squats. Mini VRFunny. Oh wait, hold on. I need to take a drink. So I think, what do you call it? Callous Row isn't going to start for a while. Like 30 minutes or something. But I didn't want to be late for it. So let's set the camera back up. Ugh. So if you haven't already, hit the